Seems like we've been here before. Yes, it is Groundhog Day. And we welcome you to this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Williams is out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then it's Barnes. And it's quickly in at the point guard position. And for the Rockets, the guard spots are Van Vliet and Green. The pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. And it's Batum in at the 3 slot. You know what stands out, Clark, with both of these teams is their speed and their athleticism.
And because of those things, Kevin, it's going to be about limiting fast break opportunities. That'll be a key for both of these squads. Taking care of the ball, always a critical factor, and then being able to stay clear of those momentum-changing plays.
Now here's Ayton. Stolen by Van Vliet. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And the wide-open shot from Green. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Oh, the corner isn't always Green's spot, but we know he's got the skill to hit from there.
Poked loose. And here is Van Vliet. Van Vliet on the wing. Hit the shot. Pulled the shot a little late, but the bounce goes his way.
Great dime that time by Smith Jr. there. You see the floor awareness really starting to improve.
There at the pass to Quickly. Inside and stolen by Şengün. Smith surveying the D. Pass to Van Vliet. Williams against Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Batum attacking. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, you got to tip your hat to Batum. He's so good at fighting through the contact on the way up.
Passes it to Barnes. Outside Williams. Kicks to Barrett. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. And the shot is good.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Quickly against Van Vliet. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Quickly.
And a shoot-first point guard, Van Vliet understands how to get defenders to foul him when taking shots.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Rockets.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
First free throw is good. And so Van Vliet nails both of them. Greg, remember back when the 22-23 season started and the Rockets were among the youngest teams in the NBA.
And it's hard to win in this league with youth and inexperience. Houston's front office aggressively adding quality vets like Fred VanVleet in hopes of stabilizing that roster.
It's his first trip to the line.
The Raptors, Emmanuel Quickly.
A free throw drops for Quickly. And Quickly drops them both. Rockets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Green finds Şengün. Outside, Green. Over Barrett. And Green with the basket on the assist from Van Vliet. Green's got 5.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
To the middle. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And the sheer muscle of Ayton. Sometimes he's impossible to stop on the way up.
Here's Green. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Back to Smith. 5 to shoot. No good from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And Barrett slams it in.
Moves like that will help Barrett become a more well-rounded threat. Nice ball control.
Now here's Van Vliet. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Smith against Williams. Smith dishes to Green. Driving the lane. Over Barrett. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on R.J. Barrett.
Green is really dangerous on the drive, and recognizing that, the defense ended up committing a foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
That's good from Green. And at this point of the year, Greg, injuries starting to mount for some teams.
And this is where your depth gets tested, your resolve, because it takes a strength in numbers and strong leadership to get through it.
Both free throws good from Green.
Something I like about Jalen Green, that ability to go vertical and just adjust midair.
We call that great body control, partner, and you've seen guys over your time around the league where that's a special gift, and it really can make it hard for defenders. Green is excellent using that body and athleticism.
Now here's Green. He has 7. Van Vliet left side. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Raptors trail by 5. Now here's Quickly. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Now here's Barnes. Smith with the defensive effort.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Pass to Batum. Back to Van Vliet. Over quickly. Van Vliet can't get it to go. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
And then Smith with the dunk.
All that time in the weight room for Smith Jr. starting to pay dividends. Looked like it on that finish for sure.
Van Vliet against Quickly. Second shot opportunity. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Second personal
A
foul.
towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton
Shooting
uses his
forward
height
Toronto.
well to keep possessions alive.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
An okay season at the free throw line for him so far, sitting right around 76%.
Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for the Rockets. Free throw no good for Ayton.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton, a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
Now here's Barnes. Victor Oladipo unable to get his last shot to go. There's the triple. Rockets with the rebound. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Now, here's Barrett. And again, Toronto no up. Smith against Williams. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooting.
Tari Eason's checked in for the Rockets. Dylan Brooks comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Brooks outside. The shot that time, not on target. Good D by Barnes. Green against Trent. And the rejection by Smith.
Outstanding defensive awareness that time from Smith Jr. Excellent job wiping that shot away.
And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
And the rejection by Smith. That's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Houston making a switch. Tate's checked in. And Toronto also making a switch. Dick's checked in. Twitter passes to Bassie. Toronto working the ball around now. And now Brooks running the floor all by himself. Bassie pulls it in.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Houston leading by 5. Oladipo taking his time here. Tate against Trent. Missed inside. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
And they had some trouble with this group a year ago. And it's a bit of a head-scratcher as to why, given the way both teams ended the year.
Well, if you only looked at talent alone, you would have thought they would have avoided a sweep, but that wasn't the case, was it?
Here's Eason. His last outing, he had 18 points. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Rockets lead by 7. And Toronto has possession. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Yeah, I mean, their execution at times was flawless, but they also made some mistakes that ultimately did them in.
And, you know, it's never easy trying to win away from home. They were close, but just needed a little more push at the end.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
A chance to take a look at some numbers for DeAndre Ayton. And Toronto has possession. 7-point differential. Trent outside. Shoots over Tate. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Oladipo, the pass to Smith. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Hard to play any better defensively than this. Smith Jr. really focused inside.
Schroeder, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points. Number 1, the Raptors.
And all those points off turnovers have been a huge bonus. I mean, that aggressive defense has also paid dividends at the offensive end of the floor.
That free throw, no good.
What really makes Schroeder special is the energy he plays with. I mean, it's contagious and infects the entire team. He's like a lightning bolt of energy when he hits the court.
And he sinks the second. Rockets leading by 6. Oladipo outside. Shoots over Schroeder. Oladipo misses. The Raptors shooting 40% here in the early stages. Trent, and he pings it home with one hand.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates. Always on time and on target.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Over Dick. The rebound by Richards.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
And the shot goes in. Oladipo's got his second bucket of the night.
No quit in his game. Trying to get physical with Oladipo, he relishes that challenge.
There's Schroeder. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the inside. Eason's shot is good. And the Rockets lead by 8.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Now here's Schroeder. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Here's Brooks. Scoreless thus far. And Tate gets it to go.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Now, here's Schroeder. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Trent outside, just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Tate. Trent gets the bucket.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They're leading by 8. There's the pass to Tate. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Smith pitch to Oladipo. Brooks outside. Fires from deep. Hits the three-point bomb.
The defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Jake with it. Brooks covering. Jake with it. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Releases. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Rockets ahead, up by 11. And we'll return shortly.
The Raptors, 21.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Rockets to be in. What do you think, guys?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
And the Rockets with possession here. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them. So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. They've got Ayton. Barrett is out there with Ish Smith. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's Bassey in at the power forward position. Now here is Smith following the miss by Fred VanVleet. Oh, Ayton in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Thank you very much. Jalen Green is trying to reach his potential as a star in this league. He says, things are starting to slow down for me. I'm recognizing the game a lot more and understanding what my role is. I'm locked in, and hopefully I'll give my team a chance to win and just take my game to another level, becoming a lot more efficient and aggressive. Kevin, back to you.
All right. Thanks, D.A. Now here's Williams. 14 points from him the last game against Chicago.
And he also made his presence felt on the defensive side as well. 3 block shots were registered in that game.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
VanVleet passes to Batum. Pass to Eason. 6 on the shot clock. Some solid defense from Ayton. Raptors trail by 7. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ish Smith. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Now here's VanVleet. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Down low. And Batum kicks to VanVleet. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Another miss by Houston. Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And it's Ayton missing.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Pass to Green. And some nice passing there by Houston. All alone. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Green's got 9 points.
Exactly how you run the pick and roll. Green looking very comfortable and confident in these sets.
Yep, that one goes in there.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
For 3, Van Vliet. Barnes grabs the miss. Raptors trail by 7. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Kevin, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. You know, we get spoiled with all the other things he can do, and he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon. I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
The Raptors making a switch here. Quickly is checked in. Van Vliet against Quickly. Van Vliet passes to Eason. Misses the 3. Raptors are gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Pass to Quickly. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Williams trying to break free. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Quickly.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And Van Vliet, here we go. And the layup falls. He's got 6.
And expect smart plays like that from Van Vliet. He is a clever floor general who knows how to create.
Now, here's Quickly. 14 points from him the last game against Chicago.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
Barrett against Şengün. Barrett, no good. Rockets leading by 5. It's stolen by Barrett. To the paint. And that one's good, Ayton. 14 points for DeAndre Ayton.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Van Vliet. Toronto grabs the miss.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Quickly kicks to Williams. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. Eason against Williams. Van Vliet left side. Now Şengün. Nothing on the board. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
Great take from Şengün. Excellent. Probing the defense and finding ways to finish.
Here's Quickly. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
And the first one drops. And Quickly drops them both. Rockets leading by 3. Green passes to Batum. the pass to Eason. Şengün with the ball. He's covered by Ayton. Şengün, no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Yeah, just proving how fast he can heat up. Once Ayton finds that rhythm, he is going to work.
And Blake deciding where to go with it. Eason. Williams with the block. Quickly against Batum. Here's Quickly. He's got 8. And Barrett gets it to go. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Driving inside. Here's Ayton. Gets number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Big group substitution here. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Tari Eason. Brooks comes in for Nicholas Batum. Tate, he's checked in for Green. And it's Oladipo in for Fred VanVleet. Now, here's Oladipo. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Jake with it. Brooks covering. Driving to the basket. Stolen by Brooks. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Smith kicks to Tate. Barrett against Brooks. Over Barrett. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Brooks.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Here's Quickly. On the wing, Quickly. Over Oladipo. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Oladipo, the pass to Smith. Down low. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Şengün is a hard player to get a handle on. Pretty unpredictable, which makes him hard to guard without fouling.
Houston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
The free throw dropped for Şengün.
The thing that stands out about Şengün is how crafty he is in the post. Excellent footwork and a lot of moves.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Quickly. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Barrett. He's coming off a 10-point game against Chicago. Pass to Richards. Here's Bassett. Clock at 4. They get it back. Richards, no good. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for Houston. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
Excellent concentration from Oladipo. Even when you get physical with him, he figures out a way to convert.
This is it to Richards. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist. And with each passing season, the 7-footer Nick Richards looks more and more comfortable.
Whenever he's on the floor, Greg, he's going to work hard as well as focused on taking good shots and playing tough defense and really staying within himself. I love that about it.
Now, here's Barrett. Following the miss by Dillon Brooks. Got a piece of it.
Lots of athleticism for the long center. Şengün getting it done.
And here's what the Rockets' schedule looks like. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Tuesday, they'll go up against the Pacers in Indiana.
And that game against the Hawks, they'll need to be at their best for this contest. Anything short of excellence, and they'll be in for a rough ride.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Andre Ayton's checked in for Nick Richards. And Trent subbed in for R.J. Barrett. He misses the free throw.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
He hits the second from the line. And Toronto has possession. They'll take on the Thunder at Paycom Center after this one. They're in the midst of this long 6-game road trip. That will be game 4. And that one drops for him. Trent's got 6.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
Now, here's Oladipo. He's got 6. Smith pitch to Oladipo. Massey pulls it in. Massey's got 4 rebounds in this game. Trent against Tate. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
And Oladipo kicks to Smith. Pass to Oladipo. That one goes. Count it. Oladipo's got 4 points this quarter.
And Oladipo's handle is tight now. I mean, so good at freezing the defense and then blowing right by whoever's on him. He's got a nice little hesitation move in his ball handling package.
Now, here's Trent. He's got 9. Dick wide open. A three-pointer off the mark.
You know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
And Brooks gets it to go.
Oh, the balance Brooks has is impressive. Able to work through the defense and still capitalize.
Dick with it. Over Brooks. Brooks grabs the board.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
It's Oladipo on the wing. Şengün kicks to Tate. Back to Şengün. 5 on the clock. The three. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight. Toronto trailing. Now Dick. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Rockets lead by 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, what happened defensively that slowed them down in the first half?
Well, we're active. They're missing a few shots they normally make. You know, we just got to compete. We got to keep competing the way we are.
Thanks for your time, Rick. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. Houston was looking great right away. They had the pieces in place for a nice stretch to open it up and went on a 7-0 run to start. They were hot as the first quarter came to a close, making all 5 of their last 5 shots of the period. Then in the second quarter, the steam was let out of their hot air balloon as they were outscored and outplayed, but they still cling to a 2-point advantage at the half. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
You have to recognize their bench play. Sometimes we overlook the second unit, but tonight they've been the key. The coaching staff has got to be loving this, getting that extra boost.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Toronto?
They just keep giving the ball away. That's not how you win. I understand this defense is giving them problems, being disruptive. If they can just cut down on the turnovers, I think they can win this game.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. The guard spots are Van Vliet and Green. And it's Batum in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, good job to take him right at the goal.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Raptors have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. Houston in the lead. Smith outside. Unloads from 13. It's good. Smith's got his third basket of the night.
Not an easy shot for a young player, but Smith Jr. really smooth that time.
Oh, Ayton in position. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And getting very close to seeing our final list of contestants for the dunk contest. And you know everybody in the discussion right now really wants to compete.
I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, if you got the hops and the repertoire, you want to show what you can do.
Look at Smith. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And we're getting closer and closer to having our contestants determined. So be sure to stay tuned as we'll be bringing you updates very, very soon.
And partner, if we had the contest today, I'd be happy with the group we have right now.
Okay, time now for an injury report.
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for the Raptors let me know the status. He said that it's a bruised sternum and that he's in a considerable amount of pain. This was a team that was struggling a bit, so losing him hurts extra. But they have to cope with the loss. Back to you.
Okay, Dave, thanks. Sounds like he won't be out for too long. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only one for the first 5.
Barrett against Batum. And here's Barrett. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Good, nice job down low. Barrett's got 6.
And you like the toughness there. Barrett being more comfortable having to deal with an aggressive defense.
And that one's good. Green. Guys, we're not through 3/4 of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
And the officials will call the illegal screen.
And now let's take a moment to check out the stats for Green. He's been a factor for them over the last month, averaging 22 points per, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night. 1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Up top, Barrett, headed by Green. Green against Barrett. 5 to shoot. And the rejection by Smith.
And you know what? He's just not in this game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Now, here's Green. 14 points for him. And there's the pass to Smith. Over Williams. Here's Şengün. Rebound by the Raptors. And it's quickly in the corner.
I love that dish down low.
Assist from Emmanuel quickly.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Houston. A 2-point game. Smith kicks to Van Vliet. Houston moving it around. There's Green with the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Quickly the pass to Barrett. Now here's Ayton. 20 points for him. And they call an illegal screen here. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Dennis Schroeder.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Şengün kicks to Green. Van Vliet against Quickly. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
You know, he really just tried to do a little too much there. He shouldn't be afraid to kick that one back out.
The game now all-time. Barrett's got 8 points.
And how about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
Timeout called the Rockets.
To Houston.
Checked in for Alperen Şengün. And then for Toronto, Nick Richards comes in for Ayton. And Smith subbed in for Barrett. Raptors on defense. Back to Eason. Quickly against Green. Pass to Eason. Over Williams. Eason's shot is good. And the Rockets lead by 2.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
Smith surveying the D quickly with a wide open look. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 4 assists in the game. Van Vliet outside. Outside Green. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Green's got 17 now.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Smith the pass to Quickly. Great D that time from Green.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Houston.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket. And watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
That free throw good from Batum.
And, you know, Nick Batum's length provides a huge bonus to his team. He's able to play and guard multiple positions.
He's off on the second. Raptors trail by 3. Smith kicks to Barnes. Outside Williams. Another shot. And there's the nice layup by Barnes. Barnes has got his second bucket of the game to go. Houston's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Green, the pass to Van Vliet. Back to Green. 6 to shoot. Out to Smith. Shoots the 3. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Raptors have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Quickly against Green. Passes to Richards. Here's Quickly. He's got 13. It's off target. He's 4 of 9 from the field. Smith kicks to Van Vliet. Eason with it. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Van Vliet. From outside, off the mark.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
For Toronto, they have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Smith.
And you know, Smith, the former Demon Deacon, he's a savvy veteran whose passing and shooting really can frustrate opponents.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Brooks checked in for Batum. Jayshawn Tate comes in for Jalen Green. And it's Oladipo in for Fred Van Vliet. Raptors also changing it up. Bassey's checked in. And Trent subbed in for Quickly. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for Houston.
Timeout.
They've led by as many as 11 points. Now a timeout called by Houston.
It's T-shirt time! Get on your feet and get wild!
Checked in for the Raptors. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You take a look at the Raptors. They're down in 10th place here in the middle part of the season. They'll need to make a move soon.
And I think for Toronto, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year, anyway.
Now, here is Smith. He's got 9. Just 2 to shoot. They get it back. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Nice work by Smith Jr. Going right up with the shot off the rebound. I love it.
Now, Trent. He's got 9. It's Trent on the wing. Shoots over Tate. Here's Richards. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
Here's Oladipo after the Raptors pick up 2. Count it. Oladipo's got 10 points in the game. Raptors trail by 4. And here's Trent. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Tate with the rebound.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
Now, here's Oladipo. 10 points for him. To the wing on the left. Eason gets a wide open look. And the 3 off target.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And they're able to recover. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Eason. Diggs checked in for Scotty Barnes. Here's Bassett. He's covered by Eason. And stolen by Eason. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
For Houston, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. Free throw good from Eason. He's perfect from the line this time. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Right wing. Here's Dick. Brooks covering. Dick, that's good. Dick's got his second bucket.
Not just a jump shooter. Dick can operate inside that restricted area.
To the inside, Brooks, and he dunks it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Now, here's Oladipo. He's guarded closely. Smith, the pass to Eason. He feeds it to Oladipo. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Boy, always in attack mode. Oladipo keeps constant pressure on the defense.
Pass to Richards. 1:19 left to play here in the third. Here's Dick. And the rejection by Smith. Brooks against Trent. Brooks misses.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
Smith outside. Now the pass to Eason. Toronto grabs the miss. Bassey's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Schroeder looking around. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 5. The baseline J. Here's Bassey. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocked.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. It's blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball.
Substitution on the court.
Şengün kicks to Oladipo. For the three. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so is Jalen Green making highlights for Houston. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance. Get a difference from long range in this one. And don't go away. We'll be right back. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Gary Trent is out there with Emmanuel quickly. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Williams. And it's Barrett at the 3, the small forward. It's deflected.
A capable defensive player. That wingspan of Batum, really an asset in blocking shots.
And here's Green outside. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his 3rd triple since halftime.
Van Vliet against Quickly. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
High percentage play. He's excellent around the rim.
Outside, Green. A 3-ball. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Trent kicks to Quickly. With the drive, the layup missed. Houston leading by 6. Here's Green. Lays it up off the glass. Green's got 13 points in the second half.
Able to score from anywhere on the court. Green can hurt you in myriad ways, and his game is only growing.
Now, here's Quickly. Here's Barrett. Batum grabs the miss. Pass to Easton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's on Robert Williams.
First team foul. At the line for Houston, Esau.
He's off on the first. And the Raptors making a change here. Barnes is checked in. Good on the second free throw. Raptors trail by 9. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Got a hand on it. Batum against Barrett. Here's Van Vliet. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 11 now for Houston.
And just wanting it more. Van Vliet taking those 2 points. Love how he competes.
Passes it to Quickly. And there's the drive. Bucket is good. Quickly's got 4 points now in the quarter.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes often.
Van Vliet against Quickly. Here's Eason. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Şengün. Over Ayton. Şengün, no good.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure. But unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Here's Van Vliet. Following the basket by Scotty Barnes.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Green against Barrett. Top the key, Barnes. The pass to Ayton. Over Şengün. And it's Ayton missing.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
And the dunk by Eason.
You know, Batum is not just a scorer. He's a really good all-around player. Very effective at finding the open man, too.
Now, here's Quickly. Ayton inside. Şengün's there. Here's Quickly. Here's Ayton. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Van Vliet. Takes the 13-footer, and it's Toronto with the rebound. Ayton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Violation. Now me, jump ball.
So it's Toronto now. Quickly with it, passes it to Ayton. Now, Quickly. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Quickly against Van Vliet. Green inside the three-point line. They get it again.
Nice tip there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Now, here's Quickly. And here's Barrett. The tray. Eason grabs the board. Eason's got his 4th rebound in this one. Batum passes to Eason.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
At the line for your Rockets, Eason. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
And so Eason nails both of them. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. Trailing by 13. Outside Williams. Barnes down low. He's covered by Eason. Barnes can't get it to go. Eason against Barnes. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Pass to Ayton. Barrett against Green. Looking to get back on track here. That's good. The Houston lead is cut down to 13. Good bucket there from Barrett.
And pick and roll is huge in today's game. Barrett realizing what to do in those sets.
Van Vliet finds Eason. Williams with the block. And here we go. Here's Barrett. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Personal foul.
Yeah, the first half was one to deep six or forget, but in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for Houston.
One shot.
One shot.
That one misses for Barrett.
And what you like about Barrett is his all-around game, versatile guard / forward who wants to keep improving.
Team foul. At the line for the Raptors, DeAndre Ayton taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Ayton. And with the new CBA, Clark, one thing that again didn't get any traction, the franchise tag.
Yeah, not surprising. I mean, if a guy really wants to leave a team these days, most of the time a trade will be made. It doesn't necessarily have to get to free agency.
Ayton hits them both. Rockets leading by 9. Green inside the three-point line. Toronto grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 16th rebound on the night. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Raptors.
This one has been all about effort for them, in my opinion. Hitting the offensive glass hard. Getting those extra points off extra possessions. That's big-time work there.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Here's Van Vliet. The pass to Şengün. Over Ayton. The Rockets again can't hit.
And you know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Fade away. Great D that time from Green. Rockets leading by 6. Here's Smith. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
To the middle. And that one's good, Ayton. Ayton's got 24 points.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Pass to Van Vliet. He takes it in. And he lays it straight in. And the Rockets lead by 8. Now, here's Barrett. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Barrett's got 10 points in just the second half.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Now here's Van Vliet. Back to Green. Here's the 3. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game. Quickly kicks to Williams. Passes it to Ayton. Now Barrett. Raptors moving the ball around. And it's Barnes slapping it down.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. No, he's not going to mess that one up.
No, not this fella. He is a superb finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Şengün. Just 5 on the clock. Smith for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Here's Quickly. Tries again. Williams can't hit.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Count that one from Van Vliet.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Barnes left side, wide open. A second chance effort. That's good. The Houston lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Ayton.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's Van Vliet. Smith the pass to Van Vliet. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
1:12 left to play in the final quarter. Inside, here's Smith, and then Smith with the dunk.
Boy, Smith put some real power behind that jam. Well done, young man.
To the inside, and stolen by Şengün. Green deciding where to go with it. And there's Van Vliet on the assist by Green. And now it's an 11-point Houston lead. And it's Barrett penetrating. And the layup's good off the glass.
Putting that speed to great use. Once Barrett gets a step on the D, good night.
40 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Green kicks to Van Vliet. That shot misses. Good D by Barnes.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet.
Substitution on the court.
And so here's Toronto. Dick passes to Bessie. Three-pointer. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss. He kicks to Brooks. So we see the Rockets get the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
Thank you.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
See you again at the next event.
Kevin, thank you. Victor, what does tonight's performance say about the confidence of this team?
This one pretty good. We play great together, and we play well together as a team. So when we do that, it's easier for us to beat teams.
Victor Wondermatha, thank you, my man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.